Hi guys, welcome to another rep special. So this is the isolated hyperextension for the lower back. This is something that has been responsible for keeping me going after I strained my lower multifidus, which with the pain, with the inflammation around all the facet joints and stuff, can really scare the hell out of me. I thought I'd slipped a disc. So oftentimes it's probably more muscular lower back strains, and it just always feels worse. So this is one of the exercises that I would say probably had the biggest impact on rehabilitating and strengthening my lower back to beyond what I ever thought it could be, around than just doing the major compounds of the squats and the deadlifts. This exercise that I'm about to show you is subtle. If you do it correctly and give it time, it's insanely effective. I might even say better than using a conventional 45-degree hyperextension. So without further ado, this is the fixed lumbar extension. I'm going to step a bit further back so you can see more of me in shot. But all you're going to do is you're going to keep the knees locked out and you're going to hinge over as far as your hamstrings let you. So this is kind of hamstring flexibility dependent. So you need to have flexible hamstrings to get kind of like here and get good leverage as much as possible anyway. But even if you've got tight hamstrings, like I'm not even achieving a 90-degree angle there with knees locked out, and that's plenty. So we can start at 45, say, and then from there, you're just going to flex a little bit through the lower back and extend. Simple. Now when I flex, I'm not allowing myself to go beyond a point where I'm just letting the elastic tension of the ligaments and the tendons and the muscle tissue in my lower back just let me hang. If I did that, it would look something like this. But I'm not. I'm just staying above that. Okay, so I'm extending and flexing. So the muscles down there are constantly working. And then the other thing to notice is as I flex on the way down, my hips naturally transition backwards, and as I extend on the way up, my hips naturally transition forward. And all that is just my body moving about its center of mass. Okay, so just flex, extend. Now you're going into hyperextension at the top here, and you should feel, if you've got a strain down there, those muscles really, really biting, and you want to hold that for a good couple of seconds so you can really get control, neurological control of those muscles contracting again around the inflammation that's probably in that area. So you're just going to flex, keep tension on, extend. And you want to do this for anywhere between 3 to 5 rounds of 15 to 20 repetitions. Second hold at the top, second hold at the bottom position. And my word, just doing that there, all my spinal erectors, now if you're a lifter, you'll know you'll be able to relate to this. Spinal erectors feel like they just start filling up with blood and they turn into like absolute rock hard pylons. Like they're so uncomfortably pumped with blood. It's just called back pump or a backbone or whatever you want to call it. And this exercise is driving blood into the area massively, and it's also moving that blood around and helping the whole recovery process. So there's the isolated hyperextension for body weight, the rep special. I've not seen really many other people do this, but it's just isolated flexion and extension of the lumbar spine that, in my experience, without it, I would not have been able to compete at the British Championships in 2021, I think. So, yeah, all right, that's that. Thank you very much.